All right, now then. We are living in a day and age of great deception. Phenomenal deception. A time when it appears, well, very clearly, that governments and the media can get away with absolutely anything. And the people will believe them. Now this piece here is very short. This is from Breaking Terror Attack in London. Okay, from Infowars. Now we haven't got the Alex Jones here with his theatre. And it is pure theatre. And what he says in so much that he has to say, everybody already knows. So he's only repeating it. But this is the subtle thing about it. He uses what is already accepted and known to get away with this lot. Promoting hoaxes. Let this chap carry on.
Owen Schroyer for Infowars.com, and reporting tragedy in London.
Really?
As it's being reported as a car driving on the Westminster Bridge got up on the curb and actually ran over some people. Apparently as much as a dozen people ran over. Some fatalities have been reported, but I'm not sure the legitimacy of that yet. We'll have to wait and see.
Really?
So the car apparently on the Westminster Bridge hops up onto the sidewalk, runs people over. It then takes a turn into the House of Parliament, where it crashes into a pole, essentially. Then the driver, gets out of the car, tries to run towards the House of Parliament. He did stab a police officer, and apparently then he was shot down. This is the report right now. The police are treating this incident as a terror incident. That came from the police. That's how they're treating this. As far as a suspect or anything goes, we don't have many details on that. Apparently another man was...
Oh, we don't have many details on that. What was he doing here? What's he picking doing here? He's backing up the frigging government. Do you know, when I first came across Infowars, I thought it was genuine. And I thought, hang on, no, the alarm bells started to ring. Pardon me. No, hang on, no. How's he getting away with this? Just go and get us a cup of tea, love. Stop posing. Go on, get us a cup of tea. How's he getting away with this? Why isn't he shut down? Why did we get videos taken off our sites and even shut down? Then I began to look a little further, and it all became apparent. As we said at the beginning, this fella puts across, Infowars that is, everything that is accepted. Just like Fahrenheit 11, that chap, Moore is it? Whilst promoting the line of government. Now, we know, do we not, that when we see footage, we see it is either true or it is false. It's instinctive to us. We are not going and parading ourselves as Infowars or anything else. We're simple members of the public that can discern between truth and lies. Secondly, why can't these? These are supposed to be the alternative media. Instead, they're promoting government line. Thirdly, and most importantly, is it not true that Infowars, even as every other alternate media source and the public in general, can go to a search engine and type in Westminster Bridge hoax and come up with information which Infowars should do, but it refuses to do, with information that we can judge whether or not this incident is false or not. In what way it is false or not. To add also to our own discernment from the footage that it is false. So we're starting upon the right basis of things, examining things. First of all, we can see it is either a hoax or it is not, and in this case it is a hoax, blatantly a hoax. And then afterwards, when we've taken it apart, we then go to a search engine, as we say, we put that in and see what others have to say. And it is the very same procedure when, if we are writing up articles or a defence of something, we check other literature once we've outlined our defence to see what others have to say and maybe add to what we have to say. That's what we do. That's what solicitors do. They gather the evidence. They first of all see by law if somebody has done something wrong, and they jot down the law, that so-called law, Acts of Parliament, that a person has done wrong. Then they go to the evidence for more full substance, and they draw them together, and they take out certain things and they add certain things, and you end up with case notes to be put to the court. And as we say, if we are dealing with an issue, we put down our thoughts as to what we are seeing, what we're understanding, and then we consult others to see what they have to say and what they can back up. Not just what they say, but what they can back up by evidence. It's always evidence, evidence, evidence. Evidence-based truth. The media and these boys here are always bringing us no evidence. All they're bringing us is rhetoric, presenting it as evidence. And the general public have gotten away from the principle, and are never taught, this coming generation upwards, that evidence has to be there to be drawn upon, to inform the mind, to put forth what is fact, not words. Let us get away from this idea that as soon as some bugger speaks, it must be evidence. It's not. And there are such things as evidential facts. Evidential facts, as here. With this guy here, he could have gone into a search engine. That is evident. And that is a fact. And called up the hoaxers to examine himself, to give a balanced view, to inform himself, and to understand if this was a hoax or not. That's evidential again, and fact. Evidential fact. And he did not. Second, I'll say this as well, before I close. In the New York bombing, InfoWars employed a young lady to give a piece to camera. They employed her. That was evident. I've got a video on that, showing that it is evident what they did. So who are these buggers working for? Conclusion, evidently, can be none other but the government. Because they're going by the government line. You see, you've only got to add put all the pieces together, and you can see what the picture is. And it's putting all the pieces together, not hammering them home by speculation, but putting them in the right place, building it up, and the whole picture then is revealed. And the whole picture of InfoWars is that it is leading and it is evidently a fact that it is hand in hand with government. It's not an alternative media. That's completely a fact. That stares us in the face. Again, otherwise they would be going to do their research, they'd be typing into the search engine Westminster hoax. They wouldn't have been putting in New York a woman forward, paying her to give a piece to script to the camera. They wouldn't be doing all this. And again, what they say, okay, that is right, is what is already accepted as being right. And they use that as their basis to build upon this fraud, to walk hand in hand with government, to promote the government line. Love to see their books as to where they're getting a large part of their money from. Well, you got me that cup of tea, love. Oh, thank you very much. Pardon me. But you know, we do like to not take things seriously, don't we? I mean, even a 4-year-old from somewhere, isn't that right, Molly, can answer these boys. And Molly is just the 4-year-old. Go on then, have a good sit down. Hey, whoops, there you go. Right, we'll go. Bye-bye.